This is a Liquid Richard production.
Welcome to Band World. I make shitty content. Help your boy out. Subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Who can fuck the ugliest bitch? I got you. Give me the fat bitch over there. I got you. That's what I want.
That's who I am.
That's what I want.
450-pound man.
West Coast, nigga. It's a way of life. You think exercising gonna do anything for me? All it's gonna do is make me hungry. Nobody wants to help me. We could be at the fucking club, right? You don't like the slack pussy? Go for the prime cut. That pussy's not gonna slay itself.
Slay itself.
All day slay.
All day slay.
Nigga. Go bother somebody like fucking Syndicate, who steals money from children and drives Lamborghinis his entire life. That's all it is. Drives Lamborghinis. Hey! Who can fuck the ugliest bitch? I got you. Give me the fat bitch over there. I got you. That's what I want.
That's who I am.
That's what I want.
450-pound man.
Who can fuck the ugliest bitch? I got you. Give me the fat bitch over there. I got you. That's what I want.
That's who I am.
That's what I want.
All day slay.
Shout out Sean Rankin. Lord of the Wings. Shut the fuck up, Lean. It's ridiculous. Lean. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck. And you're a fucking idiot.
Hello everyone, how is it going? I am streaming some excuse me. I'm streaming some wing stuff for you today. I first want to start out with a tweet that he had put up earlier today. So yeah, so I made this thumbnail like long time ago and had been wanting to use it. Originally, well, first of all, I guess I should welcome everyone in. Hey Pepper, hey Scarlett. Originally I wanted to do this maybe after all the Lorne stuff. Or like I've been wanting to stream Wings again, but I just needed something to cool down from. Because Wings is just kind of, you know, I don't completely hate Wings, and he's just kind of a cool down for me. Although some stuff came out earlier about him that, you know, might not make him all that much of a cool down lolcow. Yeah, so we'll get into it. A video had recently came out. That's shit that people already knew, but the only reason why I knew about it is because Richard posted about it on Twitter. We'll get to that, but I wanna start out with this first, just because I think that this is fitting of Wings.
What's Wings doing? Uh-oh. Wait, is someone paid?
Alright. Alright, there. Alright. Let's get into the actual stream here. Alright, so Wings posted this earlier. He says, "It seems like I'm getting canceled today. I was young and didn't think that far ahead when I made the statement 11 years ago. I don't agree with it at all." Now, whenever I first read this, I thought he was talking about where he said the N-word like twice, or I mean he said a lot of stuff that would have got like a normal person canceled, but I mean Wings isn't really a normal person, and I thought it was weird that he was saying that he thought that he was going to get canceled. He didn't, as far as I know of. But I was wondering, I'm like, canceled from what? Like, who really watches Wings, like, unironically? You know, like, what horrible, like, he would have to do, like, something really horrible, like, he's not like EDP. There were actual people that liked EDP for whatever reason. I never understood the appeal. But there's also people who like Chris Chan was another one that recently got canceled. There were, I mean, I don't think there's anyone that actually liked Chris Chan, but there were people that felt sorry for him. You know, he had his white knights and stuff, and, you know, people like that, there's a reason they actually have something to get canceled from. And I'm like, whenever Wings tweeted this out earlier, I'm like, canceled from what? Like, really, what does Wings have? So that was enough for me want to stream. Of course, earlier he had some other stuff go on. I follow the Wings stuff. Some there's not a whole lot that really goes on. I mean, there's no like look here, look, listen. And I thought, you know, since recently he got married, I thought things were gonna kind of cool down into like the divorce saga, which I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen, but I mean, it could. I think Wings' catchphrase is funny and everything. I think the trolling goes way too far sometimes. Wings gets the type of harassment that someone like Lauren deserves. His 12-year-old comment is fucked, though. The trolling does go far sometimes. But really, I mean, that's with anyone. Because I always said, like, Wings isn't, like... I don't completely hate Wings, and I never really did, but, like, with him saying that, like, it's not good. it doesn't help his case, but I've known about that, like, for a while, so it's not really too shocking. I don't know. It was a comment. It was a shitty comment, I guess. I mean, yeah, but there were multiple is the issue, but yeah, we'll get into it. Scarlett knows what I'm talking about, but for people that don't, let's get into that. All right, so this was the video. This was the video that Richard thinks will get him canceled. Let me put this on the screen now.
Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger, how you doing, my man? So what they got to do is they got to get 3 underage girls and pay each one of them, just hand the money off.
But you brought the topic up. Remember, I was like, we were brainstorming for topics, and
Yeah, child pornography is such a loosely based thing. But even 16 at 45, that I'd let that slide because a 16-year-old can make her own damn decisions. I'd cut child pornography off around 12.
Evan, Jersey, North Carolina.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Where would
wait.
you cut child pornography off on?
No,
12. Do you still think the age of consent? No, I never said the age of consent should be 12. I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? I knew girls.
2021. So I mean, you know, using the excuse that it was old. Now the first comment is really old, and like, I don't know, people, yeah, but yeah, I guess this was recent.
that were like 12, 13, 14.
Let me go back,
Fucking,
actually.
you know, the age of consent should be 12. I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? I knew girls that were like 12, 13, 14, fucking on the regular. It has nothing to do with me being a pedophile. What I said is they should cut. Matter of fact, I'm never gonna even put that out there. The answer is no to both. Go away. So what they got to do is they got to get 3 underage girls and pay each one of them,
just hand the money off. So they're
You kind of need to be over 20. Like you kind of need some alcoholics to make a show good. You know?
Right.
there's room to make the show good. Come on now, all of them are underage. That means they can get the underage hookers and it'd be consensual. They should put me on that show. I'd be out there with Jericho. I'd bring a bitch in and be like, "What you doing, Wings? I'm about to go have the fun movement." Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger, shut the fuck up.
All right. A 16-year-old doesn't have the knowledge or life experience to know when a 40-year-old gaslighting, manipulating, or abusing them, Richard. Right. All right. So that's what. Yeah, that does. that doesn't look good. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I decided to stream Wings today. Yeah, I don't know, because the thing about Wings that I find fascinating is that like everything about him has always been like maybe he's racist, maybe he's this, maybe he's that. Like there's not been, I mean there's been like evidence of it, but there's not been like proof. Like there's never been any concrete like evidence. I mean, and then you have other people out there like EDP, which we know is like a predator. So, you know, obviously Wings doesn't get as much attention. Technically, he didn't say the age of consent should be 12. He said CP should be. Well, no, he didn't. He didn't say it, but then he said that he said it. So he lied to make he lied to make it worse, Scarlett. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. The first comment I knew about, but like the recent one is what kind of caught me off guard, because as I said, you know, he got married and everything, and I figured, you know, good on him. You know, I was hoping that would be good for him. Of course, he was still gonna get trolled off the yin yang, but you know, I thought that maybe it was good. Another. I mean, I know that's kind of a hard thing to kind of what's it called, move from, but another Wings thing came out. I mean, there's another reason as to why I wanted to stream Wings, and it is interesting. Hey, C&J. Hey, Amy. Welcome to stream, guys. Unfortunately, not many people are here because they're over on Clobber's stream. Oh, I didn't even know Clobber was streaming. YouTube never notifies me of shit, but it's fine. Yeah, so I was, like I said, Wings of Bailey Part 3 was going to be coming. It was going to be a cooldown stream, but I guess Richard decided to make it not be a cooldown stream. So now it's actually a stream talking about him. So yeah, I mean, usually we just poke jokes at him, but now it's something that is kind of a serious accusation. I don't think anything's gonna come of it, but because he said like multiple shitty things, but I thought it was interesting enough to kind of stream about. Insecurity is about his little Richard size. Made me laugh a whole lot. He reminded me of Joran. It wasn't a good photo, dog. Okay, I haven't seen that yet, Scarlett. That is the next clip I was gonna play. So another reason why I want to stream about Wings and I was planning on doing it after the Lauren thing because it really isn't that big of a deal compared to everything else. I don't know who he sent it to or how it got leaked, but his ass pictures already got leaked. But now his dick pic got leaked. I don't know how. I don't know the context of it. This is a video about it by one of the troll accounts or highlight accounts or whatever you want to call them. So yeah. You're fine, Scarlett. We're talking about some more shit. Actually, Gold Shoe Standard was doing some wing stuff when he called him. Yeah, I know. I'm all happy again. It's fine. All right, so yeah, we're gonna play the next video here. This I don't know. This wasn't really that big of a deal to me. He had his dick pic leaked, which I mean. I'm surprised it took this long, to be honest. Considering every other locale, you can probably find their dick, like, that easy. Yeah, so, you know, Richard was the latest. It didn't seem like that much of a story to me, so I didn't bother. I was like, well, you know, I can make fun of Richard's little dink, in a bit, you know, after all the Lauren stuff, but... You know. Hey, Father Tron. Alright, let's get to this video now.
Ray wants to know what your thoughts are on your pic.
What's my thoughts on my leaked dick pic? I don't give a shit. Everybody knows how big my dick is.
He cares immensely.
There's a reason I've always said it was the thick six.
I'm okay, Kool-Aid.
It's small as fuck.
Even if it really is 6 inches, which, you know, judging by the pic, I haven't seen the pic, but I've heard about it. I don't think it's 6 inches. But even if it is, that's really not that big. I mean, I guess it's above average, but only slightly. I don't know. I wouldn't be bragging about it.
Like, I understand the picture you seen was a terrible one. Like, I was messaging this girl in, what, 2015?
Are you sure it's yours if you haven't seen yours in years?
I can verify it's mine. The dick pic that was sent actually wasn't it fully erect, honestly. Like, it was like on a chub. How big do you think my penis is? Would you say it's more 6 inches?
I don't know.
Would you say it's the length of the water bottle?
I don't know.
Well, you saw. Go get a can of Coke.
Oh.
You could answer it.
I don't know.
How don't you know? You see it.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Wings of spousal abuse. Don't
Yeah.
make me tell them what you're doing under the table to my foot. How would she know?
How would she know?
Yeah. Let's move on from this convo.
You're the one who
agree
pointed
with you.
out.
What?
Yeah, I know Tron. 5 and 5.5. I know. What have I listened? Yeah, insecurity. Yeah, like why keep going on? If you don't care that it's been shared, why keep going on about it? You know what I mean?
What?
I agree, Veer. Let's move on for this conversation.
She's never seen it. Like, you're making yourself look bad here.
Can I make myself look any worse than I've already been made to look? Let's be real.
It's a solid. See, now you're letting run my name through the mud.
How much do you pay me per month?
That-
Not what I'm worth. That's for
It
sure.
all- it all-
We need to renegotiate the contract. He will not do an OnlyFans if he wants to stay married. What?
They're trying to say I got a small penis, and you won't back me up.
Why are you worried about that? Who needs to care if you how big your penis is but your wife? That's it. So why worry about what they think? You do stupid things, make stupid choices, you deal with stupid.
Okay.
I haven't ever got to talk about Kelly on a stream. I don't think she's that bad. Yeah, I don't have anything against her. So why does he care what other people's opinion or his sex side is? He's married, the only one who should be concerned with, because he's like Joran. He's one of those what the hell am I trying to say? It's like toxic masculinity, where like he has to be like, you know, I'm because like his girlfriend. I remember like he's his girlfriend, his first girlfriend. He was a virgin, and like he talked like this big game. Like he always that's what he's always done. He's always talked like a big game. Like I got a big dick. You know, I get all the woman, and all that shit. He's alpha. He's a freelance dom. That's what it is. Yep. No, but I don't get it either. It's just talk.
It's time for me to exit.
Why? You came here to drop that bombshell.
I think because he's so insecure that he thinks that it makes himself look cool, like if he has a big dick or whatever. I guess he's one of those.
Like you won't even answer the penis question.
You're really disturbed about that, aren't you?
Yeah. You're the number one connoisseur. You've seen my penis more than anybody here, and you won't even answer the question.
Are we sure I have? I mean, I'm sure there's some other people. Why do you care?
Why don't you answer the question?
Why do you care? Oh! How much have we seen it? Call up Randy.
I'm about to leak another dick pic at this point.
Apparently, Rashu thinks I'm mean.
Imagine telling your wife that. Like, oh my god.
I just think that those kinds of things are private things that we shouldn't talk about. Maybe it's because I grew up very sheltered.
I know why it is, but this isn't the time to be sheltered. This is the time to take your husband's honor.
He is sounding real insecure right now, isn't it?
Yeah, because like they leaked like a picture I took at like 4 o'clock in the morning on a semi chub to like some girl I was talking to after Brandy left me.
Oh no! This was after.
This is 2015. Brandy left me in 2014.
that was when y'all were finally done.
Yeah.
We were even talking around then too.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And you pretty much didn't have time for me because you filled your whole schedule up. And I was
Damn, he's such a bitch. All right.
messing with the other girl, you know, Priscilla.
Divorce imminent. That's probably going to be the first thing. Irreconcilable differences. She refused to tell the internet I had a thick six.
But you know it's that.
Yes, it is. Everyone. He's very girthy. Happy?
Yes.
Richard definitely has some girth. I don't know about his dick, but he's got some girth.
It'd have been happier if you didn't give them 15 minutes worth of content.
Honey, how are we going to keep the trolls coming to the stream if we don't give them content?
I don't know. Mr. Super Chat? Yeah, it's just...
Ray wants to know what your thoughts are.
All right. Okay, ladies, do you give it... I don't give a shit. Especially his, you know, especially someone that I don't even... Yeah. Alright, now what is this? What is this video? I put this on here for some reason. What is it? Oh, I don't know what this is. Alright.
I had a bad fight with my wife this morning because she is viciously upset about all the things that's going down, and she wants me to quit, and I don't know how. I'm at a point in my life where like I have to choose between my wife and the only thing I know how to do to make money. My morning shit, dude. When you look,
Oh, I haven't seen this. I don't know what this is. Huh. I put this in the... I made this playlist a long time ago. They are. It works. Bragging rights, C&J. That's all it is. It's just like... Yeah.
look me up or you see a video from me, it's almost always a troll video, and they're almost always the worst shit you can possibly see. So it automatically... it crafts an opinion that I'm a terrible person. Even if the video painted me out to be this wonderful person, the fact that it has Wings of Redemption in the title means that all the other videos with Wings of Redemption in the title to the left will pop up. I'm so tired of explaining this shit, dude.
It would be pretty hard to make Wings look like a good person. I'm gonna be honest. Case in point, yeah, King. Ooh, I got it. I have to do a King Cobra stream at one point. I don't know what videos to show though. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm interested in. I'm definitely interested in doing some TCAP video, some more TCAP streams and stuff. But yeah, this came out. The only one that I know talking about it was Wings. Like I wouldn't even known if Wings didn't say anything about it. So it's his fault of why I'm doing this stream. So
The fact is, there's a negative expectation out there that I'll never change. The trolling's never gonna fucking stop. There's always gonna be a new person, and there's always gonna be a person with mental issues that comes out there. All I can do is sit back and hope I don't get a mentally unstable person that wants to come to my house and fucking shoot me. Because eventually there's gonna be a person out there that thinks I'm actually a pedophile, that I actually beat my wife, and that I actually harm my dogs, and they will come to my house and try to do something to me. I don't...
disclaimer, don't do any of that. Don't do that. Why even say that? Yeah, why even say that? Jesus Christ. He says he's scared of like a mentally unstable person doing that, but like, why give them that idea? Why put that idea in their head if that's what you're actually scared of, other than trying to what's it called? Other than trying to fish for sympathy, like, It's like some Muse Talk shit right there, is what that is.
Don't want to talk about trolling, period. I can't stop streaming. You think stop streaming stops this? Do you think this stops? I could quit streaming this very fucking second. There's still million view documentaries saying I'm the fucking worst person on earth.
Oh, DSP is worse? Yeah. I would say so. I don't know. I don't know if I would do a DSP stream. I think I would, but I don't have anything. I don't have any plan because there's just so much that I wouldn't know what videos to show. Like that's the thing about like King Cobra and like DSP. There's just so many videos because they've been on the platform for so long. By the way, an interesting thing about me and DSP is I found out that on my first ever made channel, which I still use sometimes just because I don't let me say it. I don't use it, but I use it because of people that was subscribed on there that I never subscribed to aren't here. Like I have multiple channels, but anyhow, DSP is the longest person on my original channel that I've been subscribed to that I didn't unsubscribe to. I've been subscribed to him for like since 2010. I never really did like his content. I just thought, you know, DSP was like the first like lolcow that I found. Like I watched his shit like ironically, like but I just found it weird that he is actually the longest that I've ever been subscribed to someone.
The same people that send hookers and fuck with people on TikTok to try to get me arrested.
And as we all know, a lot of children access this app. I'm going to show y'all a few comments a pedophile left me, and I'm going to leave his account for you guys as well. What that say? Ha ha ha, you mad? Coming for that kid, coming for that kid. I don't play about my children. This is his profile. So if you guys can, please go report him. Go blow his stuff up. This man is kidnapped.
Wings has a TikTok. You know, personally, right, and I'm sorry if any of you guys have a TikTok, but personally, I think that anyone that has a TikTok should have their internet history checked into. That's all I'm saying. Anyone above the age of like 18, or you're really even 16. If you have a TikTok over 16, I don't know what to tell you. Just
children.
They start calling my fucking job that I get whatever job I can get with a 14-year work gap.
Oh, the TikTok was trolls. Oh, okay.
Stuck here. This is my life. There is no getting out for me. What am I talking about? Gregory Green, do me a favor, pimp. Go to youtube.com. Put in Wings of Redemption. Find my channel.
I actually have someone that's on TikTok, but they upload all their TikToks to YouTube. That I've considered making a stream about. I wanted to make a stream about this person for a long time. It's nobody known. They only have like 1,000 subscribers, and but they get trolled like by the same people like multiple times, and then they always like worse than Wings, like mentioning the trolls. Like anytime a troll comments, they'll make a video about it. It's but I was going to, but then they deleted all their videos and was like, well, you know, I'm going to be more positive now. But now they're going back to the same shit, so I'll probably do a stream on them. It's nobody anyone even knows or would care about, but I've wanted to stream on them just because I find them interesting, at least.
Here's the issue. There's my actual channel because I'm streaming right now and live streams get pushed up. There's the Down the Rabbit Hole video. Wings loses 9 out of the last 10 games. Kelly stops by. Wings Redemption loses his...
The trolls on TikTok are 10 times worse than Wings and legit predators. They are harassing. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, anyone on TikTok should really they should have to like put their internet history up, because I don't know. I don't know if anyone's on TikTok, but ever since the bidet shit, I've had like a weird. Yeah, I've definitely have been against TikTok. And I find it weird too, of why any like adult man or just adult in general would want a TikTok, because you go on there, because I downloaded the app and all I saw was like kids dancing, and then like I uninstalled the app immediately. I'm like, I don't want this shit. Like who the fuck wants this app? That was whenever like the app first came out. Yeah, I don't know.
Twitch partnership. PK reflects on Weeds versus Syndicate. Wings gets stream snipes and losing it. Terrible. Wings being a terrible person. Has a picture of me holding a fucking Mein Kampf. Here's a picture of me if I was murdered with George.
Hold on. Police showed up to Wings' house and refused to believe the TikToks were trolls and not him. When did this happen? Who the hell is that guy that came to follow Constellation Storm? I don't know.
George Floyd. When gets the FBI involved. Beardless compilation. Boogie being a terrible person for 7 minutes.
What does that have to do with Wings? Boogie is a fucking ass. Like, of what I know of him, which is not much, Boogie is a fucking ass. I don't know if I could do a Boogie stream. I really can't stand him.
Please go to Wings house because they think he's a pedophile. Let's see how far down till you actually see one of my fucking videos. I don't get paid because the trolls don't pay me. The trolls charge back. I guess that's wrong. Let's start from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 49, 50. 50 fucking videos before you actually find my first actual video.
Yeah, but your channel is not named Wings of Redemption. It's named Jordy Jordan. It's still, the link is Wings of Redemption, but the channel's name is Jordy Jordan. So what are you bitching about?
Wings of Redemption is my genuine YouTube. Jordy Jordan is an alt. These are just loaded with the same shit. If you're an employer, you see this. You see a person that isn't worth the hassle. Trolls don't keep me relevant. And let's say I started a job in the medical field next week, right? Let's say that happened. You don't think all these people that literally depend on me to make content, because it's how they make their money, isn't going to like...
I was following Wings like pretty. I wasn't talking to anybody, but I was watching like all of like the stuff there for a while. You know, I dip my head in and out, but whenever I first found him, like I watched like all of like the videos I could about him. You know, I deep dived into him. But yeah, I mean, like there's more interesting people to talk about, honestly. He as I said, for the most part, Wings is just like my cooldown lolcow, you know.
Spin up a web of like fucking Discord to figure out where I work at and call them over and fucking over and over and over again. And you're thinking people all look at this as jokes. They don't. That's what EDP 445 looks like. EDP 445,
a dude that legit got caught doing pedophilic acts has less
pedophilic
videos than I do, who has never done anything like that. What have I done? What have I done? I flirted with a couple 17-year-old girls in a fucking rainbow lobby because they were being flirtatious?
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Right? Both girls, by the way, are legal consenting age in the United States of America. Both of them. I made a point that the new generation of females are whores.
Oh my god, that's some Lucas Warner comment right there. God, speaking of him, yeah, I don't know if I'll do. I do kind of want to do a Lucas Warner stream, but God, I really hate him. Which I'm fine talking about people that I don't like, but yeah, it definitely does get put off for people that, you know, I don't really like a Wings person, or like a Joran. I mean, I hate Joran, but you know, he's not as bad as some of the others. Although the more that I watched it, he is a lot worse than a lot of people do think. But at least I can actually joke about him. There's some that I don't know that would make interesting streams. Well, although I did do a stream on like fucking Westerbeck, and I fucking hate Westerbeck, and Hambubger, and oh shit, what's his name? I don't even remember his name now. That's how much I hate him.
And you have to be naive.
And Chris Chan, fuck Chris Chan. I did a stream on him, and that went well. So I don't know, maybe.
To think that young girls aren't already having sex. I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? Because growing up in high school, I knew girls that were like 12, 13, 14, fucking on the regular.
Well, hold on. Lucas actually messaged you yesterday. He said he would lower his standards for me because I need some Gen X primates. You're gonna have to show proof of that. But that's great though.
It has nothing to do with me being a pedophile. I don't give a fuck anymore. I honestly don't. They take everything I say out of context. I didn't speak to 16-year-old girls. Shay was a week away from being 18, and Assault Queen just turned 17. And it doesn't matter. The age of consent in the United States of America is 16. So it wouldn't even be considered pedophile in the court.
No. that's not how that works, but all right, Wings. Let's hear it.
Of law, even if I did anything close to pedophilia. I don't give a fuck on a dick and hole at this point. I don't care. The vast majority of America.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if he really thinks this stuff, or if he's just saying this shit for attention just to stay relevant. Like I don't know. That's something that like is another question, because like nobody was talking about this. Nobody was talking about it on Twitter, and then he posted it. So like, does he just do this shit for attention? Yeah, I don't know.
Age of consent is 16, and I live in South Carolina, so I know it's 16. Age of consent in the United Kingdom is 16. Some places it's lower. Why did I talk to them? First off, my name's not fucking Wingo, Black Eddie. You say that again, you're getting banned. I was vibing with the room. It was all playful, and that's it.
the vast majority of the shit was happening was them talking to each other. But just acknowledge that you know it's wrong. Motherfucker, do you think that is going to make everything obey? If I could go back and do it again, would I do it? You're right, I wouldn't do it again, right? But like every other motherfucking person in that situation, they would have played along too. Is it wrong? Yes, it was wrong. Do I regret doing it? Yes, I regret doing it. But the fact is, I can't take it back, and I don't think I should be fucking have my name dragged through the mud calling me a pedophile because of it. Wasn't there recently images of me asking pictures of young girls? No! No, there's not. This motherfucker is looking at that TikTok shit, which I don't have a TikTok. And they're just believing the shit. Just imagine if every day of your fucking life, you had people call you a pedophile, a wife beater, an animal abuser, and not even keeping it there. Your name's dragged through the fucking mud. They go a step further.
Yeah, but there's a reason of why he gets called these things. And some of it is just like the trolling, but like there is a reason behind it. You know, it's not just like, and some things are looked too much into, but there is a reason of why he what am I trying to say here? There is a reason why people come up with these names, and some of them do just do it for trolling and like look into things too far and stuff like that, but there is a reason.
Than have cops come out to your fucking house. Just imagine you had armed cops break into your house with assault rifles. Just imagine you have cops coming here telling you you're a fucking liar to your face because they got video of you talking when you know in your heart that video is just a fucking clip that trolls made. Just imagine you have people showing up to your house and leaving shit, actual shit on your damn doorway. Just imagine that every time you try to do something positive in your motherfucking life, what ends up happening is it gets thrown in your fucking face. Just imagine that half the...
When is he gonna learn that, like, he's not gonna get it as hard if he just ignores them? Like, everyone has told... It's like the Lorne thing, where, like, everyone has told Lorne that they're just catfish and it's fake, and as many times as he gets it, everyone, all of his friends have told Wings, or, like, his supporters, or whatever they were, have told Wings just to ignore the trolls, but he just doesn't stop. You know, when's he gonna learn?
The money you get donated gets fucking charged back. I lost half my fucking income this year. Half my fucking income. And people say I deserve every bit of it and more. For what? Getting mad at people in Call of Duty? Telling people that they shouldn't run a certain character? YouTube doesn't let you charge back, but the fact is, back on when I was on Twitch, I had a ton of chargebacks. The failed surgery, that's why it's happening. Motherfucker, they were doing this before I even decided to get a surgery.
Damn. Did something happen to Wings recently? Like, god damn, he seemed like more of an ass recently. Like, in this video in particular. God damn.
I'm not joining the troll Discord. I love you too, Bloodfart. There's people out there that don't think PK should pay me 10 grand. PK Hay has made so much fucking money off me. It's ridiculous. Just so much fucking money. I bet you for a fact, with all of them combined, they've made at least $750,000 off of something I pulled for the vast majority of the train. It's just another situation where I get fucked. My whole life is people picking on me and getting fucked. My whole life. There's never been a situation in my life I haven't been the fucking brunt of a joke, and people wonder why I have an eating addiction. Because it's the only part of my life that I can control that makes me happy.
Isn't he like... think he's like a gaming YouTuber? Like, what does this have to do with gaming? You know what I mean?
The only part. Well, I need to change.
Because he thinks that, like, his fans and stuff... Fans... You know, in quotation marks. But he thinks that his supporters, I guess I'll call them, watch him because of, like, his gameplay. Which, I mean, like... He's not bad at the games that he plays. I would argue that he's, you know, average, maybe above average. He's a lot better than what I would be if I did any FPSs. But, like, there's better places to go for gameplay. If you're just looking for gameplay.
There is no changing. I'm in this circle, right? I'm in this circle until I die. People will try to fuck with me. People will try to get my YouTube taken away from me. People will try to deplatform me. People will try to get me arrested until I die, honestly. So sue? You can't fucking sue. You can't.
Oh, God. That was almost a look here moment.
It is pointless.
He held it back. He wanted to say, look here. Watch.
Honestly. So sue? You can't fucking sue. You can't. It is pointless. Say I sue somebody. Let's say I sue Lummox, right? Let's say I spend the $10,000+ probably $40,000, honestly, to actually get the suing done. Say I spend the $40,000 to sue this man. That's a sunk cost. I'm $40,000 in the hole. All right, I got me a judgment against this man. Right? This man is got to relinquish all his YouTube channels, everything to me, and he's got to be banned off of the internet, blah, 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 and he owes me a whole bunch of money. At the end of the day, what I'll end up with is being negative $40,000 and an account I don't give a fuck about. And if I want, and I'd have to do that for every single troll channel, and you know what they would do? Somebody else would step up and take their place. Can't beat them, join them. The reason you can't beat them, join them doesn't work is because if you play into it, you take a bunch of really lame ass motherfuckers.
Right. I mean, Scarlet, but also CNJ Dove. If I was looking for like gameplay, I wouldn't look with someone with commentary. Like, I'd just look up the game. But then there also are. I'm not really interested in them. At one point, I guess I was, but there's also like certain YouTubers that you do like. They play games. You know, and it doesn't really matter what they play because you just like them, but yeah, nobody's coming for the gameplay content anymore. That was like an early sort of YouTube thing. They're coming more for the person, really.
Doubts away from them. Oh, he's playing into Liquid Richard's stuff. So he actually is a racist and a pedophile. I had a bad fight with my wife this morning because she is viciously upset about all the things that's going down, and she wants me to quit, and I don't know how. I'm at a point in my life where like I have to choose between my wife and the only thing I know how to do to make money. Why couldn't people just play trios with me this morning? I just wanted to chill out.
When was this? Because I don't even remember even adding this. When was this? September. Yeah, it's a month later. I don't think he had to choose.
I'm just so tired of it, man. I've been dealing with this shit for almost 5 years. I'm a normal dude. I eat too fucking much. Like, my whole day is sleeping, eating, and saving money. I'm not behind on my taxes. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't hit my wife. I don't abuse my animals. I don't do any of that. I've had the police come out here and check twice that none of my animals are abused. My wife isn't battered. My wife adores me. And that's why it hurts my fucking feelings that this is getting to the point where she can't mentally handle it anymore. The choice isn't easy because, like, I honestly don't know what I could do.
Oh, I've seen the Down the Rabbit Hole video, Scarlet.
And it doesn't end.
Yeah, it was actually weird. Whenever Frederick Knudsen first uploaded that, about a couple months before that, like, I was really into. I first found like one of the troll channels. I think it was Lean. So I was watching all of Lean's videos, and then all of a sudden that was uploaded, and it was weird because it was like around the same time. So I don't know if like something happened to make the algorithm go more towards Wings. The YouTube algorithm is what I mean. More towards Wings content, or if it was just like a coincidence. But yeah, it was definitely weird.
If I quit, it doesn't. You think the trolls go away if I just stop uploading? You think it's easy to get a job with like all this bad stuff about you online? Well, am I gonna get a job at McDonald's, a place that doesn't give a shit? It's not about loving money. It's about feeling that you're a worthwhile person. Dude, I'm 400 pounds. I'm 400 pounds with no muscle. I can't do any physical labor job. I'm a waste of space. Alright, I'm gonna...
Now, did he recently get off of the Lexapro? Is that like what his problem is? Because, like, you know, from what I've seen, he really hasn't been acting like this for a long time. So like, is that what the issue is?
Delete this stream. EDP445 has less pedophile videos than I do.
All right. Oh, I guess I don't need to show that one. I already showed that. The only reason why I bring up that is because there might be ads. So this was the big like moment of where a bunch of people found out who Wings was originally. Remember when FPS Russia helped him? Yeah, what would they call it? The boot camp or whatever.
I had 600, or I had almost 700 on the COD fucking remaster, man. Like, I hate Call of Duty. I fucking hate it. It fucking ruined my life. I hate everything about it.
I mean, in a way, I guess it did as far as like his online life. But he was the one that did it, but it was through Call of Duty, I suppose you could say.
See you later, not have.
I hate ads. That's the reason why I keep bringing that up. I really do need to get ad block. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, well, why the ads are going through, I guess I should tell a story. Okay. So there was a. So I actually had like a moment happen to me recently. And the a moment that that happened to me, you guys won't believe. So it was a quote of a movie, but it was serious. Like the person wasn't actually quoting the movie. And the reason why I bring it up is because of what movie it is. It wasn't Cricket Snapper, but it was close. The Room. So I actually had someone ask me, like, in the same fashion, like we were talking about something, you know, just kind of BSing with this person, and then they all of a sudden asked me, "How's your sex life?" And I'm like, "What?" So that's actually happened to me now. So it was very bizarre, and I was very unexpected. I didn't really give them an answer because, you know, it's none of their fucking business. But yeah, it was just very bizarre. Anyway, the ad's done. And I know you guys aren't going to believe me because if someone said that, I wouldn't believe it either. But it was very bizarre. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? How you doing, Jordy? Do you plan on dual streaming on Twitch ever? I looked into it the other day, but it seems like you got to have another program to do it. Have I ever been to Afghanistan? No, I have not. I've been to Texas, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, obviously, California, Mexico, and that's it. I've been to 6 different places. My thoughts on the Afghanistan pullout's this. We've been pulling out of Afghanistan for the last 5 years. It just happened to happen under Joe Biden. When Joe Biden took over in office, there was 2,500 U.S. troops still left in Afghanistan, right? And the only thing that was keeping the Taliban from taking over at that point was the fear that the United States would re-enter the country and fight back. You can give people weapons and training and, 2 decades of the shit. If they're unwilling to fight for their own country, that's not our problem. You know what the thing about this Bernie situation is? I got no exposure for this shit, right? My face was dragged all through the fucking mud. I got nothing, right? I didn't even get like a view bump from it, because everybody's like, "This is not real," but nobody actually put.
You always say hi, doggy. Now, well, that's the thing. Like I said, the person. I doubt if they've even seen a room. This person. So it was very odd. It was a legitimate question. How's your sex life? Just out of the blue, just for no reason. It was so like people making fun of like that movie for that line, and I did too. I guess it actually happens. I don't know.
Put my actual username or real name in. Like I said, I'd box Logan Paul for a guaranteed $100,000, but after the fact, right? So like, what was that, $170,000 or whatever it might be? I want $100,000 in my account, and I get to keep. Have I given up on weight loss? For the time, yeah. I mean, like,
he wouldn't box Logan Paul. He wouldn't even box. Who was that offered to box him? Was it Keemstar? Is that who it was? Yeah, he wouldn't even box him, and he offered to pay for his surgery. It's just this big talk. Like he always talks shit about, like, I don't get it. I don't know.
Like right now, like
like right now my tooth's fucking bothering me, and I think I think this tooth is impacted and maybe even like slightly infected. Because like if you touch the gum is hot, but there's no like no abscess or anything. It's just angry. But
Sounds like something someone like Jordan would say, unironically, honestly. What's that?
like weight loss wise, I don't know, man. Like there's just so much shit going on in my life. Like with the I just recently lost like the Twitch contract, which cost me half my income. And like one of my ways of like dealing with like with the loss of income is to do what I normally do, which is eat my problems away. So like I've been doing terrible lately, right? And I've been feeling terrible because of it. And I haven't been getting out like I was getting out. I haven't been doing what I've been doing to keep active, and like my back's starting to fuck with me. And granted, all these are my personal choices, right? But you know, it's how I cope with things, and like even if it's destructive. And like I need to switch.
Well, it's just like that shit where he was the PKA. What was it? The PKA, which was fucking stupid, but he dealt with that horribly because Kyle ended up getting sick. I think it was the where they were gonna go out in the woods, the survival thing. Like he acted like he was badass, and he was like, oh, I'm not gonna say no to it. Yeah, it's just like that. It's the same stuff over and over again. The story. Jordan, if Jordan didn't know that movie, he probably would ask something like that.
Because like beforehand, but when I was doing Twitch, I was even if I was making whatever it might be, $300 a week on DoorDash, I was doing it mainly to get out so I could walk places, meet people, do things, and keep my back strong. And like since I went into like this like almost like recluse mode, it's kind of fucked with my health a little bit. Right. I want to speak on the X bottles thing now, but let me catch up on these super chats. I think I got another. All right, I addressed everything. Okay, X bottles.
He had to check to see if he got any more donations.
So I've determined that the vast majority of my trolls are alt-right, right? Like a lot of these are like young men.
He thought that they. Oh, yeah, that was the thing too. That's why I included this one. Okay, I haven't seen this video, but that was the thing that he was going off on about Twitter. Now, a couple years ago, he said that all of his trolls were incels, and then he said, "I think all my trolls are like alt-right, like politically. Like, what the fuck does like trolling Wings have to do with politics?" But yeah, it was just very funny. I didn't talk about it, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I could honestly do like a whole stream just looking into Wings Twitter. Like there's like a lot to take in.
Granted, not all of them are young men, but the vast majority of them are young guys that don't have guidance in their life, right? And the problem with X Bottles is he didn't fit their narrative. And as soon as he showed that he didn't fit their narrative, they turned on him, right?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
For a while there, he was the champion of their cause because he was the one that everybody wanted to shout out. He was the second coming of Sean Ranklin and everything. But when you deal with people that know nothing but hate, you get nothing but hate, right? Their whole community does nothing but use you up and throw you away. That they've showed it multiple times, and people choose to ignore that.
Is that what it was? Is that what it was? The Pepe memes? I don't even. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know where the Pepe thing, like, originated and how that has anything to do with Wings. But you know, it just sometimes I guess it just kind of happens. Kind of like how the troll faces kind of became like Joran's thing somehow. I think I accidentally had some part in that too, but yeah. It's okay, Pepper.
And this is coming from people that do channels now. Like,
oh, and Pepper, you said I never did respond to you earlier, but you said you wanted to do a Cobra stream, and I would be down with that. But I don't really have a way to stream with someone on this computer. So if I get a new one, maybe, or we could just do it on your channel, whichever.
what I don't
But yeah, I'm down for that.
know the fuck it, like Wing of the Hill and other people like that. Every other channel before you didn't fail because they didn't make content or they didn't try hard enough, right? They failed because the end result is you're building a house on basically an infected boil that's going to boil over and it's going to overcome you as well. People out there, the 4chan internet ambiguity life isn't the world, right? It's just it's your bubble that you're living in, right? And you're living in a bubble that you're going to grow out of, and you're going to look back and be like, yeah, I was a fucking asshole back then. Like one of the big channels in my that really hated against me was Wings of Memes, and he turned out to be like a 14 or 15-year-old kid. You know, like at one
Ban Wings of Ever Steaks.
Like I've always said before, and I continue to say this. There's going to be a time in life when all these people that want to come.
I love all the Wings of names. I think they're absolutely hilarious.
I'm on my Twitch and hate on me. He's going to look back and be like, Wings ain't really all that bad, because what's going to happen is life is going to happen. You think I'm a terrible person? Just wait till you have a bad relationship. Just wait till like real life comes at you. I'm like 12 mentally? No, I'm not. I mean, like, this is going to get criticized, but I'm more of an adult than most people are.
What the fuck? Okay.
I'm 35. I own multiple pieces of land. My house is paid for. I'm pretty much debt free. I do what I want for a living. And I'm happily married. Right. Like there's a difference, but like Jasil Patil like said, people like to jump on a bandwagon and hate on someone and believe they're an easy target. Some do it out of naivety, others do it out of maliciousness. There's a difference. There's levels to this shit, right? Like it's annoying to having somebody be like, shout out Franklin like 15 times a day, right? But like I'd rather that person, you know, listen, I make a silly joke, or somebody want to claim I'm a pedophile or racist, and even then, there's worse people than that. People that send people to my fucking house, right? Like hookers and shit like that. And then there's even worse than that. People that want to send the police to my house. Like that's happened multiple times. Like some people can't. Some people just love having the power versus that they have over people. And like these people usually hide behind shit. Like trolls have been getting upset at me on Twitter because like I don't have to be nice on Twitter no more. I'm not a fucking Twitch employee anymore. I don't contract for Twitch anymore. So I don't have to be nice to people on Twitter anymore. And like people hate so much that I'm pointing out that, yo, dog, you want to talk shit about a man, do it with your fucking profile and have your own face on your profile. And they're like, what does it matter? My opinion is... Because you're a number at this point. You're just a talking head yelling at me. Talking points that
Whale? Yell at me, why don't you?
Your masters have told you to. Like, all you're doing is listening to opinion makers. Don't come at me with a fucking anime picture or a picture of a frog man. Come at me with come at me like a fucking man. Come at me on equal playing field. Let me see what you look like. Let me see some of your life. Tweet at me from your own personal profile. I want your friends to see what you do in your free time.
Who has a personal Twitter though?
You on some fucking burner account talking shit. Oh, like chilling on podcast, act like you're drunk. Here's the reason I fake being drunk. Right? The reason I fake being drunk is my father's an alcoholic. That's the main reason. Like, I've lost 3 men in my life through alcoholism. I lost a good friend in Brooke. I lost my grandfather, and I'm most likely going to lose my father from alcohol. Addiction obviously runs in my family. I have a terrible relationship with food.
That does suck. It was just funny the way he said that. But no, yeah, that does suck though.
I tend to binge video games when I get into video games. So like, risking drinking for a podcast wasn't a thing I was willing to do, because I don't want to get into a habit that's going to be very detrimental to my life, because I already have habits detrimental to my life. What do you think is okay back then for attention to say the N-word? I've never said the N-word with the idea of attention, right? Most of the times I said it was either reading something or regurgitating something or making a point. You've hardly ever seen me. I'm not a racist. I never really was a racist, even as a young person.
You know, for someone to not be something, for someone, and I don't know if Wings is or not, but he's really not making a good case for himself whenever he constantly brings it up.
You're telling me you're saying that? Well, first off, I said that in private. Second off, it's taken out of context, and here's how it's taken out of context. This person was on our team, and he was using the word over and over and over and over again, and we ended up losing the game. It was a game on bank, and he called us bums and trash and all this other shit. And then we played again, we queued up again, and he was on the other team. And we ended up winning the second game. And at the end of the game, he was talking shit, saying that we didn't try hard enough the game before, blah 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 blah. And I said it to be funny, to get a group laugh out of my joint circle of friends, which one of the people obviously was not my friend because he was recording me. It was made as a joke, not to hurt anybody's feelings.
Tell that nigga thanks for 16 elo. Shit.
How could you ever forgive yourself for
I didn't even know about that one.
Scamming $25K from your fans and only getting fatter? Well, I haven't gotten fatter. I'm actually 100. I'm hanging around 100 pounds less than I was when I got the surgery. And I didn't scam anything. I got the surgery. And what people ignore is I said I was clear as fucking crystal that I was raising $25,000 because I wanted the choice between Mexico and the United States, because I hadn't decided. Because, like, here's the thought process, right? I initially wanted to go to Mexico because my cousin Chris got it. He lost a lot of weight. I was going to use his doctor, his pathway to go to Mexico. And that's what I ended up doing, right? But I was afraid of going to Mexico because I was afraid of Mexico because I was going to go to a country I've never seen before, with a healthcare system I've never been a part of, and having a man I've never met that I can't even talk to him, cut me open and fix my stomach. Or
you don't even. When would you talk to the surgeon? Like, yeah, I don't know.
I could go down the street and have Conway Hospital do it. And if something goes wrong, at least I'm close to my family, and I'm in a healthcare system that I know what they're capable of. All right, Big Elder Gamer, thank you for the $100. I thank everybody for coming through and chilling with me. Thank you, everybody who donated and continue to support the stream. Thanks everybody who hangs out with me every day. You guys are special in my heart. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Peace.
All right, all right. I have to show you guys one thing. All right, this is not Wings, but I have to share this. I've been wanting to stream about this guy for like a while, but he keeps deleting his content, and I have to show this one if it's still up. Let me see if I can find it. It is still up. All right, I have to show this. I'm definitely considering streaming about this guy. Let me know if you guys want me to. But yeah, right here it is.
Hello, how are you doing? Well, there's 1 billion channels on YouTube. And if you don't like me, there's so many more. And you choose me to troll me. I feel privileged. I feel privileged that you're trolling me and you're doing all this stuff to me. And, you know, like I said, there's 1 billion channels on YouTube and you choose me. You choose to torment me. You choose to do all this stuff to me. But guess what? You can scroll along. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to have a good day. And I hope you do too. Don't be a sourpuss. Okay? You know, there's other stuff to do in the world but to complain about people because you just don't like their channel. Ever hear a shut the fuck up if you can't say nothing nice? Right? All right.
All right. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a stream on him for a while, and I might. Yeah, but I think that's gonna do it for the stream. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I think I played pretty much all I wanted to. All new stuff today. There might, if something else happens, there will of course be a Wings of Bailey 4, and there probably will be anyway, just because I like the Wings stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I will see you guys next time.
That boy Liquid Richard. Fuck you, man. Like, how? Fuck this. Fuck that. How'd I fucking get outplayed?
Fuck you, get banned.
Viewers don't mean shit, dude. It's all about subscriptions. So fucking tired of getting sniped. Snipe. I can't beat these ciphers, man. I can't beat these ciphers. What do you want me to do? I lost 3 points on my KD because of sniper rifle. It's not fun, dude. It's not fucking fun. I'm sleepy. I'm ready to go to bed. This is trash. This is bona fide fucking trash, dude. How'd I fucking get outplayed? Fuck you. Get banned. Ban Joe the Hammer. Ban anybody that says free anybody. Fuck that shit. Don't give a fuck about 600-700 viewers. I don't. Unless those motherfuckers are sending some donation money or subscribing, let me know. Snipe. I can't make these ciphers. Snipe. I can't make these ciphers, man. I can't make these ciphers. I can't make these ciphers. They say ciphers. I can't make these ciphers, man. Oh hell, here's that boy Liquid Richard. Shout out Ashawn Ranklin. Shout out Ashawn Ranklin. Leech of Redemption. Lord of the Wing. Welcome to Banner World.